The flooded LIRR train station in Bayside, Queens. You have gone from flooded place to flooded place today, Stacey.
Yeah, Bill, knee deep. You know, the rain may have stopped, but the commuting nightmare certainly hasn't. We are here at the Bayside LIRR station, the crux of the problem. You see it right behind me here. These tracks are just simply flooded out. It has been like this for hours now, and it has been affecting the Port Washington train line. Take a look at these pictures. This is a picture of part of the problem as well. A train that was actually stuck here, has been stuck here for hours. They've been working on getting it out and getting the people off the train, which has now finally happened. We spoke to a witness. Here's how he described what occurred.
Like 60 passengers so far just got off the train.
They must have had a heck of a commute home.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a very wet one.
How long were they sitting there waiting to get off the train?
Possibly like 3 hours. Yeah. They don't call it Bayside for nothing, so as you can clearly see. It has a new meaning to it.
I'll say. And if you take a look here over on the Clearview Expressway, just a couple of hours ago, that was flooded out, cars submerged, a white tractor trailer partially submerged, rescues that took place, but fortunately no one was injured. We can tell you the Clearview has since reopened. We can also tell you there were also problems on the Cross Island Expressway. And so Bayside, a concentrated area back here live now where you are looking at the crux of the problem for hours. The tracks simply flooded out here at the Bayside LIRR. Obviously, if you are standing at Penn Station right now trying to get back out to Long Island, waiting for this flood to dry up is pretty much like watching paint dry up. But luckily, no one was hurt. We are live in Bayside. I'm Stacey Sager, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
And that's what it takes for it to dry up? They're not going to try to get it out of there. They're going to dry it up, right? Wow, okay.
Well, you know, there is a diesel. There's a diesel right here, and we are being told that they're going to try to pull it out of here or push it out of here. They have to remove this train so things can start moving again.
There you go. Okay, Tracy, thank you for that, Stacey. I mean, sorry about that. Now to the flooding in New Jersey. Lots to be sure there. New Jersey reporter Tony Yates right now in Englishtown for us. Tony.
Yeah, Bill, you know, I've been out for a couple of hours in all of this rain with photojournalist Mike Humphreys, and what we're really seeing is a lot of ponding on roads, and of course it's causing problems because right now, you know, we're in the middle of rush hour in so many areas, but this is pretty much what we're seeing. We're on the border of Englishtown and Monroe Township, and you see all of this flooding on the side of the road at this point, but some of the cars, you know, as they come through, it's splashing really big because a lot of that ponding is going way out into those lanes. And as we drive around, you know, when we hear some of these trouble spots, we get there and we see crews who are clearing a lot of stuff, leaves, cans, debris from the grates at the sewer drains. And once they start getting that cleared out, then a lot of that ponding is just dissipating and they're able to open up lanes that they had closed before. Now, earlier, we want to show you that video, we were up in Woodbridge Township where the Woodbridge Center Drive had been closed in one direction. The far right lane was closed because there was a lot of flooding there. In fact, there were about 4 or 5 cars that were stuck in that mess. We spoke to a man, Chris, who showed us some of the pictures of the flooding that they were dealing with there. He said he and his family was stuck in it. This is what they told us.
The waters were raging, I'll tell you that much. We got stuck. It came out of nowhere. This little girl here had to swim out. She's all wet now. We're all wet. But luckily we know somebody over here, so we were able, we got towed, and now we're sitting over here. But it was, I'm telling you, it was about 5 feet.
Okay, so as you're driving around this evening, you just have to be aware of some of this ponding that's happening because it is very thick in some areas. And hats off to Woodbridge Township. They had their police and emergency crews out. As soon as they had those problems, they got those ponding issues settled and traffic flowing again. But this will still be an issue for many areas here in New Jersey as the evening moves on. For now, we're live here in Englishtown. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Hopefully.